Okay, so I thought we would try something. Yeah, you get no makeup because I have a migraine, and yeah, so you get what you get, and you're gonna be darn happy you got it. And there's a bug in here because it's the South. So I'm making, sorry, again, migraine. I'm making these calla lilies from construction paper. Look like this. And we use I use my little bears to hold the pieces still while they dry. If you don't have little bears, probably don't, masking tape works just fine. Just kind of put a little bead underneath and hold things where they're supposed to be. Okay. Ugh. Perry, help me out here, buddy. Anyway, so I'm gonna use my finger because I got no shame. Mod Podge, I use that. Whatever glue you got. Cut my construction paper out into this like funky teardrop shape. You don't have to. You can kind of play with it. And then what you do is you roll up your bottom part like so. So you get this kind of shape. Kind of looks like a fire flame kind of piece. And then you want to glue. Again, no shame. It's just glue. It washes off. Do, 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 do. Glue this piece back like so. Okay. And then and then you just kind of, sometimes I'll use like the end of a paintbrush or something, kind of stick in there to kind of hold things. I have a towel off camera here that I'm kind of using, and then I scrape the excess glue off like on the edge here, but sometimes I'll put the end of my paintbrush or something like that down in there to kind of hold that shape while I shape it. Ta-da! Okay. Well, that's kind of hanging out. You've done your job there. Lovely. Now I have green square. We're going to roll from one corner to the other. Now you have something to say. So we're gonna roll from one corner to the other. It doesn't matter, just roll. I like to use this little tool. You can use a pencil, paintbrush, whatever. Just get that corner going. Just kind of makes it easier. Perry has a lot to say about this process. Rolling. Get that paper rolling. Rolling. Singing doesn't necessarily help, but you know, you can give it a try. You know, whatevs. Benny Goodman says anything for you. Got that going on Pandora right now. I abhor silence. My ADHD abhors silence. So you just pull out whatever tool you're using, and then you have this groovy little tube. Again, Yeah, now you have this little flap at the end. Your great glue tool, a dab will do, right on that little corner. I got a little on my outside, but that's okay. And just wipe off my excess glue. Now you have these little open ends, and you have this nice little cone at the bottom of your flower. See where I'm going with this? Yes, you do, because you're smart. I'm just going to dip that cone right there into the glue, because why not? And then I'm just going to right into one of these ends. It doesn't matter which end. And I'm just going to hold it like that and wipe off some of that excess glue that oozes out, because, you know, legit works out better like that. All right, and just wipe off the excess, make sure it's all sticking. Again, you can use, I have this tool. The end of your paintbrushes work really well because they tend to be rounded off at the end. Just kind of stick down in there to kind of hold things and make sure all of the parts are sticking together really well. Uh-oh, and I poked through. That happens. It's okay. Not the end of the world. Just give it a squeeze. Alright, now, while that is drying, we're going to set that aside. I have a little excess glue there. Let's see. That's going to need to dry, so we're going to set that aside. We need a stem. So, oh, I have this lovely rectangle here. I don't need the whole thing. What I need is probably about a square of that. And then that gives us this little rectangle part. So I'm gonna use my tool again, and I'm gonna roll up my rectangle. Doesn't have to be perfect. What you basically want is it just long enough to poke out of that little interior piece there. So use your best judgment on how long it is going to be, because if you go out in nature, you look at, you know, lilies, they're not all the same length or whatever, and it doesn't have to be perfect. So you just want to roll that up, kind of work with the paper and kind of make it more pliable. I like to make these like really nice and tight and like tiny rolled. So when I take this one off, I like to go back and just get it. I like using like my leg, excuse me, using like my leg or something like that, and just This is Airmen of Note, String of Pearls in Glenn Miller mood. And just getting that nice and tightly rolled. Just so it's like really small, like kind of the stamen of the flower is. Because I want it to be like smaller than the stem of my flower, if that makes sense to people who understand the parts of a flower, or know the parts of a flower. Little science lesson for you there. I like to try to get that, and also it helps with the stability for it to be rolled really tight. It tends to stand up better if it's rolled tighter than to let it be floppy. All right, so once you've gotten it as tight as you can, or as tight as you like it, no judgment here, take that end, and again, your grand glue tool, doop doop doo, and you apply your glue, wipe off your excess, and just glue it. All right, wipe off your excess glue. Make sure it's nice and tight. And the thing I like about this Mod Podge is that it seals, but it also dries really quickly. So it's a good glue. So this is already dry while we were doing this. So I like to just dip my end, and then I'm just gonna stick it down in there just like so. Now this is where my bears come into play, as I usually will stick a bear under here. Now I'm going to say, okay, you don't have a bear, so we have some masking tape. This is used, it's got some like paper on the back, and so it's not gonna really stick to my project, so it won't like ruin anything. So I've kind of roll it up here so it'll just kind of be rolled, and then I'm just gonna tuck it just like so it holds that in place while I am letting it dry where I want it. So you don't need a bear, nothing fancy needed, just use some masking tape. Used masking tape is awesome. Don't throw away your masking tape. That's what they want you to do, so you buy more. So just peel it off, glue it back down onto something else. You can write on it, draw on it. Like it has a million uses, even after you've already used it on something else. So off of that soapbox, back to this little square guy. Now this little guy, you have some options on, because if you go in nature and you look at like flowers, they have that little thing on top of their stamen. And brain fog has hit me. I don't remember what it's called. So call me out on that. So a free prize of nothing if you can hit it in the comments of what this is called. So anyway, so you can ball it up, you can roll it. It looks like all different types of shapes when you look at them in nature. So have fun with it. But it's just going to go on the top of your little stem or stamen here. So you'll see this one I've made round, and I've done that by basically I wet the paper, and I keep a little cup of water here. If you're ever in Denver, great place to eat. Want some really disgustingly, oily fish and chips, greasy goodness. Oh yeah, hits the spot every time, I'm telling you. Several locations. Oh yeah, they even serve it on like fake newsprint. It's good stuff. All right, so now my paper's a little wet, and using my fun tool, I'm basically going to put glue over the whole thing. Just creating kind of a paper mache situation here. And then I'm just gonna ball it up in a ball, like an old gum wrapper. Yeah. Just kind of like an old gum wrapper, and just kind of work at it and squeeze out the excess water. Using my towel, if I have to, I can just squeeze it into my towel. And I just kind of keep working with it until I have it the shape I wanted. I can add more glue in places that need to be held down some more. Just keep shaping it. I can make it any shape I want at this point because it's wet and it's really kind of like Play-Doh or clay or something. Ugh, I hate bugs. Summer is here. Ugh. So, anyway. We're just shaping and... Perry, it's just taking a nap. Why don't you come help me catch this bug? Alright, so we're just kind of shaping it with our fingers and making it... I'm kind of making this kind of an oval, oblongish shape. I've made some that are like kind of triangular. Some of them are just some round, and then this one is just kind of a gobbly oval kind of shape, kind of a pill shaped, I suppose. But anyway, when you get it to the shape you kind of want it, then you take whatever end you want to be stuck to your stamen, and I've decided I want it kind of stuck on the side. You glue it. And so I'm going to move my... So I've moved my tape, and you see my stamen is dry. So I'm going to arrange my tape where I need it so that this sticks the way I want it to, and not to my tape. Thank you very much. There we go. Really take advantage of the fact that it has a hole in the end of that tube that you created, so that you can kind of stick that into the hole. And remember, you can come back later and re-glue and kind of resituate once things are a little more permanent and a little more dry. So you don't have to get things perfect like right now. Right now your main goal is just assembly. And of course, that once things are assembled, you can, see, when you get caught up in perfection, you can just spend more time on. So my glue is just not cooperating with me because I'm not taking my own advice here. So let me do that. Let me just take a second and do this way I'm supposed to be doing this. Alright, please don't stick to my finger. Have you really done a project if it hasn't stuck to your finger? Alright, there we go. Now, that's in place. You end up with something along these lines. Now, you can come in with some paint or markers or whatever and create some highlights on this. Once this is dry, like, you can add leaves or what have you. You can put these in a vase, give them to someone. Really great for people if, you're like me and kill your houseplants, but you really love lilies. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that you make something with them. I furthermore hope you share this with me if you do. Smells like glue and construction paper. And have a great day.